Hi, I'm Tim, and I'm here to talk to you today about DOT drug and alcohol compliance for CDL drivers. In Houston, or anywhere else in the country, the legal blood alcohol concentration, BAC, limit for commercial drivers is 0.04%. That's half the limit for standard passenger vehicle drivers. Be aware that certain beverages, like a wine with 8% alcohol by volume, can significantly affect that limit depending on your body weight and the time elapsed since drinking. CDL compliance reminders. The 4-hour rule. Per DOT regulations, you cannot consume any alcohol within 4 hours of going on duty. Zero tolerance. Many carriers enforce strict zero tolerance policies that are even more restrictive than the DOT's 0.04% limit. Off-duty impacts. Remember that a DUI, DWI in your personal vehicle can still lead to a suspension or permanent loss of your CDL. DOT drug and alcohol compliance. The standard one. The golden rule. Bottle to throttle. You are strictly prohibited from consuming any alcohol within 4 hours of reporting for duty or operating a commercial motor vehicle, CMV. No alcohol consumption is allowed while performing safety-sensitive functions, including pre-trip inspections, loading, or driving. If you are involved in a qualifying accident, you cannot consume alcohol for 8 hours afterward or until you undergo a post-accident test. 2. Blood alcohol concentration, BAC, limits. The commercial limit is 0.04%. While the personal limit in Texas is 0.08%, the federal DOT limit for CDL holders is 0.04%. If a breathalyzer shows a BAC between 0.02% and 0.039%, you must be removed from safety-sensitive duties for 24 hours. 3. Required testing types. Pre-employment must have a negative drug test result before a carrier allows you to drive. Random, unannounced testing throughout the year. Post-accident. Required. If there is a fatality, or if you receive a citation and a vehicle is towed, or medical treatment is administered away from the scene. Reasonable suspicion. Based on specific observations of your appearance, behavior, speech, or smell. 4. The consequences of a refusal. Refusing to take a test is legally the same as testing positive under DOT rules. All violations, positives, or refusals are reported to the FMCSA Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse, making it nearly impossible to hide a violation from future employers. Instructor's note for the Houston class. In Houston traffic, your reaction time is your life. Whether it's a dry rosé or a sweet Moscato, if it's in your system, you aren't fit for the seat. As a watchman, you protect the public, and that starts with a clear head. Post-accident procedure guide for CDL drivers location, Houston, TX, FMCSA Standard 392.4. In the event of an accident, your first priority is safety and the watchman duty to protect life. Once the scene is secure, follow these specific DOT steps. 1. Immediate safety and scene control. Secure the vehicle, set the parking brake, and turn off the engine. Deploy warning devices. Place your triangles or flares immediately, 10, 100, and 200 feet behind the vehicle on a highway. Check for injuries. Call 911 if medical assistance is needed. 2. Determine if a DOT test is required. You must undergo DOT drug and alcohol testing. If fatality, there is a human fatality, always required. Injury. Someone is injured and requires immediate medical treatment away from the scene, and you receive a citation. Tow away. One or more vehicles are disabled and must be towed, and you receive a citation. 3. Alcohol and drug testing. Windows. Alcohol test. Must be completed within 2 hours. If it takes longer than 8 hours, document why. Drug test. Must be completed within 32 hours. Prohibition. Do not consume any alcohol for 8 hours following an accident or until the test is complete. 4. Documentation. The log. Exchange information. Get names, driver's license numbers, and insurance for all parties. Witnesses. Get contact info for anyone who saw the event. Photos. Take clear pictures of all vehicles, road conditions, and signs, signals. Keep it professional. State only the facts to law enforcement. Do not admit fault at the scene. 5. Notify your carrier. Contact your dispatcher or safety manager immediately. Provide the location, time, and whether a DOT test is being initiated. Instructor's final word. Houston's roads are unforgiving. If you're in a wreck on the 59 or I-45, the clock starts ticking immediately. Know these rules so you don't lose your livelihood in the heat of the moment.